Okay, the hair looks a mess. I did not fix it yet, so we're gonna put these on. Boom, not as much of a mess. Hi guys, welcome to or back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing my April TBR jar-ish thing. So the reason that I say this is a TBR jar-ish situation is because I was simply too lazy to create another freaking jar in my life. I have my Read It or Unhaul It jar, and I have my Read It or Unhaul It new release edition jar. Too many jars. Too many jars. I do have another jar that I just got though because my partner finished the pickles. And I was inspired by Jess Owens to use it for coffee, but now I'm like, do we even care about the jar though? I made a really cute freaking wheel. Can we use the wheel? Okay, so this is my TBR jar. That's what the wheel's called. Let me actually put on the screen record because I need to hop on over so you can see everything. Gosh, I look so pale. It is so sunny and it's supposed to storm today, so I want to film this early in the morning, but also my camera battery is dying, so we're gonna see how well this goes, and if all of a sudden it cuts to me with, you know, a stormy night happening, you know what happened. But I am sitting in front of my records organizer and it has been overtaken by books. So I am really trying to focus for the next few Read It or Unhaul It episodes and TBR videos to read the books that are here. There is such a range of books. I've got romantasy, I've got romance, I've got thrillers, I've got cozy mysteries, I've got regular mysteries, and I've got epic fantasy. And they are all, I don't know if I have any middle grade, but I definitely have YA and adult on here. So I have plenty to choose from. There's no reason to not read these. So that is what we're going to be pulling from and focusing on as we get these little prompts. So let us start with the first one. I tried to make these all prompts that focused on books at home. I used to have a prompt of like, go get a book from the bookstore, treat yourself. No more. I've been playing around too dang much and I gotta get serious. Read a book with a yellow cover. I only have one book here with a yellow cover. Me looking for help over there. Help's not here. Okay. So I suppose I'll get the one singular book out. Oh wait, I have two books with a yellow cover. So I think I'll put these together so I can choose, because I gotta tell you what. The first one is Bright Young Women, which is a thriller. This one is, my partner and I both grabbed a copy. We were gonna buddy read it together. I have it marked still. I got to 10 a.m. because we are following. Essentially, this is if you are aware of Ted Bundy's case. This is told kind of from the point of view of the women who were in the sorority house that he attacked. And boy, oh boy, it is graphic. I got to page 47. We both got to the exact same part and then just slowly put it down because it was, whoa. But I think if I know now how intense it is, it might not take me as by surprise as much. So we'll see how I'm feeling in the month. Maybe, you know, actually at the current moment, I wouldn't mind trying it again. So we'll see about that. The other one, I bought this one. This other one I grabbed because Miss Haley fam loves it. And that is Better Than the Movies by Lynn Painter. I believe this is a YA contemporary romance. And I have never read anything by Lynn Painter so far as I know. And I think it could be cute. It's springtime. I feel like that's a good time. But y'all know me and YA contemporary. If there's not a dragon or political maneuvering and conniving and backstabbing and swords, I don't really care for that in YA. Like, that's all I want. I want fantasy or sci-fi. I love sci-fi YA. Thriller YA, if Jennifer Lynn Barnes is writing it. Or Holly Jackson, because it's unhinged to the best degree. But contemporary. It's just so nice. We're just being so nice. So I guess we'll see. We'll see about that one. So that's 2 books, or do I count that as one? Because it's like I'll read one of them. I don't know. Maybe we'll try both of them, because what I want to do is do a whole video of like reading this TBR that I'm setting. So that could be like a try a chapter thing. But let's do another little spin here. I want it to be a surprise. Read a book with a black cover. God, I love myself. I have so many of those because, like I said, fantasy is my main genre that I read. So I have got The Scorpion and then The Night Blossom. That does look good. I would say Cruel is the Light could count as one. Empire of the Damned. In the Shadow of Lightning. Onyx Storm. Nar. Ginger. I just hear her sneezing behind me. Oh, I was gonna pick Rebel Witch, but that's blue, so never. Ooh, never mind. There goes all the books just falling down. Like London's Bridge. Alright. Let's see. Because you know what? Does it have to be a... I made the rules. I made the rules. Why am I asking y'all questions? You're like, girl, I don't know. You literally made this up, babe. You choose. Too right. Too right you are. So, Cruel is the Light. I don't know. I don't think I'd count that as a cover that's black, actually. Kills Well with Others. I would count this. Scorpion and the Night Blossom. I don't know if I would. This is like a lot of color on there, actually. And I'm trying to follow my own rules that I've made up, because... what do you mean if I don't do that? So I think we're gonna go Kills Well with Others. This is the sequel to Killers of a Certain Age, which is this thriller mystery where a bunch of ex-agents are being hunted down in their senior years and have to band together to figure out what's going on before they get got. Also, the camera battery is flashing, so we are moving at quick pace. Is it gonna matter? No, I'm probably gonna have to switch my other camera. But that's fine, that's fine. My next one is read a fantasy. What fantasy do I want to read, though? I don't know what I'm in the mood for fantasy-wise. I feel like I should pick something fun. Something fun, something romantasy. That's kind of what I'm feeling. So I kind of go back to Cruel is the Light. This has been on my mind since I got a hold of it. It just looks so good. A brutal war between demons and humanity has raged across Europe for over a century. Yeah, so actually I'm picking Cruel is the Light because I have been obsessed with this thing going on of almost historical fantasy. I don't know if this is historical fantasy, to be honest with you, but when fantasy tends to take place in our world, but almost like an alternative version of our world, it reads a little bit more historically. And I think that's because that's more of like a romantic thing, and it just gives the ambiance and the vibes, and I'm fine by that. So, Cruel is the Light. There we go. Should we just pick one more? It depends, because if I can pick a cozy, I'll pick 2 more, I think, because I have a couple of cozies that I want to read, actually. Read a mystery. Wow, what are you doing? What are you doing? He said, you know, you had a real rough week. And that's my bad. So here you go. So I'm actually going to grab this cozy mystery that I've had for a little bit. And that is The Plot is Murder. Look how cute these little dogs are. Oh my goodness. So I think I've read one other book by V.M. Barnes and did enjoy very much so, and this is a mystery bookshop mystery, so I think it's a bookstore that focuses only on mystery and thrillers, and that's really cute. So a cozy mystery, you know, we kind of have the formula down. They're gonna introduce us to the main character. She's probably come back to this place or inherited the bookstore for some reason from like an aunt she's never met, and then someone's gonna be mean to her, and then they're gonna die. And then we gotta solve it. I love cozy mysteries. I love a formula. Okay, we're gonna do one more. Watch this be like my biggest book that's on here. Somehow, some way, I could see it. Read a book with an orange cover. Okay, I have 2 books. So, I have Caught Red-Handed, which is another cozy, but I'd have to read On Thin Icing to get there first. I don't know how realistic that is. I also have Wild Eyes by Elsie Silver, but I don't know how much I'm in a romance mood. I literally just like at the idea of it, you know what I'm saying? But then this one, lower your eyes for me. Squint, that looks a little orange, right? Kind of. It's my rules, which means there are none. So there we go. Okay, let's go through. We have our little baby TBR, rapid fire, because again, I'm kind of worried about this battery. So Temptation of Magic, YA, fantasy, I think it is romantasy. This is from Fairy Loot, so it's a 50-50 shot if I'm gonna love it or hate it, and I will tell you. Cruel is the Light, another Fairy Loot, but I don't remember if this was their YA book or their adults. Either way, I do have higher hopes for this one, so quite excited on that end. Kills Well with Others, loved Deanna Raybourn, loved the first book, loved Veronica Speedwell. I have very high hopes. For this one, Bright Young Women, nervous, tentatively excited though, so we'll see how that one goes. And then I have The Plot is Murder, cozy mystery. Already enjoyed a book by this author, so I think it'll go well. And then Better Than the Movies, haven't read anything, but I do like a lot of Haley's picks, so we'll see how that one goes as well. And there is our little TBR. So a vlog reading these will be coming to you very soon, and I'm feeling ruthless with the DNFs, so we will see how many of these actually make it to the final round. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day. Make sure you drink your water, stay hydrated, be kind, lead with empathy. Go have a good day on purpose because you deserve it, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.
Hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. All the good times just begun.